Islam. One thing we're going to start doing here at Temple Number 19 is every so often we'll be providing suggested reading material, to further your studies in more science. So as the Prophet often said, to extend the learning. One such book I'd like to introduce you to is a book entitled, it's called Zero, the Biography of a Dangerous Idea, and it's by Charles Seife. Zero, the Biography of a Dangerous Idea by Charles Seife. Now this is a book on mathematics. It deals with the science of the number zero, right? So you'd never think that you find anything about the Muslims or the Moors or any of that in here, but on page 72, it says, one evening in 610 AD, Muhammad, a 30-year-old native of Mecca, fell into a trance on Mount Hira. According to the legend, the angel Gabriel told him to recite. Muhammad did, and his divine revelation started a wildfire. A decade after Muhammad's death in 632, his followers had captured Egypt, Syria, Mesopotamia, and Persia. Jerusalem, the holy city of the Jews and the Christians, had fallen. By 700, Islam had stretched as far as the Indus River in the east and the Algiers in the west. In 711 AD, the Muslims, not the Moors, but the Muslims, but okay. In 711 AD, the Muslims captured Spain, and they advanced as far as France. In the east, they defeated the Chinese in 751. Their empire stretched further than even Alexander could have imagined. Along the way to China, the Muslims conquered India, and there the Arabs learned about the Indian numerals. The Muslims were quick to absorb the wisdom of the people that they conquered. Scholars started translating texts into Arabic, and in the 9th century, Caliph al-Ma'mun founded a great library known as the House of Wisdom in Baghdad. It was to become the center of learning in the Eastern world, and one of its first scholars was the mathematician Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khwarizmi. Al-Khwarizmi wrote several important books like Al-Jabr wa al-Muqabala, a treatise on how to solve elementary equations. The Al-Jabr in the title, which means something like completion, gave us the term algebra. He wrote a book about the Hindu numeral system, which allowed the new style of numbers to spread quickly through the Arab world, along with algorithma, the tricks for multiplying and dividing the Hindu numerals quickly. In fact, the word algorithm was a corruption of Al-Khwarizmi's name. Though the Arabs took the notations from India, the rest of the world were dubbed the new system of Arabic numbers. The very word zero smacks of its Hindu and Arabic roots. When the Arabs adopted the Hindu-Arabic numerals, they also adopted the zero. The Indian name for zero was Sunya, meaning empty, which the Arabs turned into Seife. When some Western scholars described the new number to their colleagues, they turned Seife into a Latin-sounding word yielding Zephyrus, which is the root of our word zero. Our Western mathematicians didn't change the word so heavily and called zero Sifra, which became Sifra or cipher. Zero was so important to the new set of numbers that people started calling all numbers ciphers, which gave the French the term chiffre, meaning digit. So again, just driving home the point that, the concept of mathematics, is, rooted in the scientific discoveries of your forefathers. So never allow your Asiatic or North American Muslim children to feel as though, math is too difficult for them. This is something that's in their genetics. And if they, were taught properly, they would know how to tap into those genetics and unfold what their forefathers had already unfolded, and even take that to new heights. And again, this book was Zero, the Biography of a Dangerous Idea by Charles Seife. With that, I say peace.